Meet Denji. 16 years old, dirt poor, living in a shack that looks like it was built by a drunk Minecraft player. The roof leaks, the walls creak, and inside, just one broken bed, one starving teenager, and one dog that doubles as a weapon. Denji stares out the window, dead-eyed, eating a single slice of plain bread. Not toasted, not buttered. The Yakuza roll up and remind us Denji owes more money than the US government. His father killed himself, leaving Denji saddled with a lifetime of debt. And to make payments, Denji's been selling organs like he's running a clearance sale at Best Buy. Left eye? Gone. Kidney? Gone. One of his balls? Yep, pawned off too. Man's literal balls-to-debt ratio is negative. Enter Pochita, the goodest boy, the cutest orange chainsaw dog with a pull cord sticking out of his chest. He barks, he wags, he revs. He's basically Denji's therapy dog and his only weapon. Their bond? Pure, wholesome. The Yakuza, because they're dumbasses, decide they'd rather team up with a devil than keep Denji around. They lure him into a warehouse, and boom, ambush. Out comes the zombie devil. A mountain of rotting flesh, stitched limbs, eyeballs dangling like rotten fruit. And his minions? Dozens of zombified corpses. The Yakuza literally sell their souls and turn into shambling meat puppets. Denji gets stabbed, hacked, and chopped into pieces. His body gets dumped into a trash bin like he's expired leftovers. And there, in that dumpster, bleeding out, Denji has one final thought. Maybe, in another life, I'd finally touch some boobs. Pochi diffuses with Denji, sacrificing himself to become his heart. Cue dramatic blood contract, cue emotional farewell, and then the chainsaw revs. Out comes Denji, reborn, with chainsaws bursting from his arms and head. What follows is pure carnage. He tears through the zombie horde like a blender on max speed, arms flying, guts spraying, brains hitting the ceiling like confetti. The zombie devil gets ripped in half, chunks raining everywhere. And Denji? He's smiling, laughing, covered in blood. This isn't survival, this is catharsis. And that's episode 1. Denji started the day with no kidneys and half a nut. He ended it with a chainsaw face. Some call that tragic. I call it character development. Denji wakes up after the massacre, covered in gore, lying in the arms of Makima. Now let's talk about Makima. On the outside, she's soft-spoken, calm, nurturing. She offers Denji food, a shower, a job. On the inside, she's the kind of person who could gaslight you into thanking her for stabbing you. She is the walking embodiment of every manipulative red flag you've ever ignored in a relationship. And Denji? This man is starving for affection. She calls him her dog, pets his head, feeds him udon. Suddenly, Denji is like, "Yes, mistress, I will kill anyone for you. I will sell my soul for you. Step on me, please." Makima's got him wrapped tighter than a burrito. It's game over. Meet Aki. Makima pairs Denji with Aki, a devil hunter who looks like he just walked out of a boy band photo shoot. Tall, sleek ponytail, cigarette permanently glued to his lips, and oh, what a ray of sunshine. Except by ray, I mean black hole of depression. Aki takes Denji outside for a little chat. The chat quickly turns into a fistfight. Aki beats the snot out of Denji, says he's not serious about devil hunting. Denji responds the only way he knows how, kicking Aki in the nuts. Once, twice, over and over, until Aki collapses, clutching his family jewels, sobbing on the pavement. And Denji stands over him, proud, shouting, "The nut devil is my greatest enemy." This, my friends, is our protagonist. Truly inspiring. Makima, being a total troll, decides Denji and Aki will now be roommates. Imagine living with the guy who just shattered your nuts like glass marbles. That's their new dynamic. Enter Power. And oh boy, if raccoons could speak, they'd sound like her. She's loud, violent, feral, and probably smells like a dumpster. She's a fiend, half human, half devil, and she introduces herself by punching a devil to death with a giant blood hammer. Absolute gremlin energy. Denji, of course, simps immediately because she has boobs, that's it. That's the whole reason. This man has the priorities of a caveman with Wi-Fi. Makima assigns Denji to work with Power, and immediately Power proves she cannot be trusted. She tricks Denji into following her out of town with the promise of letting him touch her chest. Denji, the absolute clown, follows without hesitation. And then she feeds him to a bat devil. The bat devil is disgusting. Wings like stretched garbage bags, a mouth full of rotten fangs, voice like nails on a chalkboard. He swallows Denji whole and laughs about it. Power? Just shrugs. Betrayal level, maxed out. But Denji is built different. Inside the bat devil's stomach, he revs his chainsaw and carves his way out in a fountain of gore. Blood sprays everywhere, people scream, cars flip. The city's half destroyed. Civilians traumatized for life. But nah, Denji's got tunnel vision. He's like a dog chasing cars, except the cars are women's chests, and the dog is half chainsaw. Denji doesn't need motivation speeches. He just needs a bra in the distance, and he'll kill God himself. But wait, we're not done. The Bat Devil's girlfriend, the Leech Devil, shows up to avenge her boo. And oh boy, she's gross. Imagine a hentai monster rejected for being too nasty. Then slap her into this anime. She's all tentacles, gaping mouth, and a body that looks like it was designed by someone who hates sleep. She fights Denji, and it's brutal. Denji's low on blood, his chainsaw's barely revving. He's stumbling around like a drunk man with power tools. But he still goes at her, slashing, cutting, screaming like a lunatic. He's losing blood so fast he should be dead. But he keeps fighting because, well, boobs. Just when it looks like Denji's about to become worm food, Aki shows up with the Fox Devil. Giant wolf head from another dimension appears, chomps Leech Devil in one bite. Done. Game over. Then Makima decides, you three live together now. Worst idea ever. Denji's a garbage gremlin. He leaves clothes everywhere, eats like a sewer rat, drinks straight from the milk carton. Power refuses to flush, showers maybe once a lunar cycle, and accuses everyone of stealing her food while she's literally chewing it. Power promised Denji some action if he saved Mioi. Deal's a deal, so she lets him cop a feel. Denji, shaking like he just unlocked God mode, gets 3 full squeezes, and you know what happens? Nothing. No fireworks, no magic, just squish, that's it. My man realized boobs aren't the holy grail he thought they were. He's been fighting for years, selling organs, chainsawing devils, all for this? Man unlocked depression speedrun. But then Makima slides in like the master puppeteer she is. She notices Denji's disillusionment and plays the long game. She whispers in his ear, strokes his hand, and goes, "True intimacy is different. When you love someone, the reward feels better." Boom. Hook, line, sinker. Denji's back on the leash. This man would burn the world if Makima asked him to. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Makima then briefs them on the Eternity Devil, a devil haunting a hotel with a piece of the gun devil inside. And Denji? He doesn't care about world peace, revenge, or devil politics. He just hears, Makima wants me to do it, and that's enough. Now it's lore time, baby. The anime finally drops the scariest devil in the series, the gun devil. And spoiler, this thing doesn't mess around. We see Aki's backstory. Happy little boy, snowball fight with his brother, parents chilling at home. Then boom! In the time it takes you to sneeze, the gun devil shows up, and in 5 minutes, it kills 1.2 million people worldwide. Entire cities erased. Aki's family, gone in the blast. He's left alone, traumatized, frozen in the snow with nothing but hatred in his chest. So the crew, Aki, Denji, Power, Himeno, Kobeni, Arai, they all head to this creepy hotel. Their mission? Find the Eternity Devil, kill it, and grab the gun devil chunk. Right away, it's horror movie vibes. Hallways looping, doors that don't lead anywhere, floors repeating. They're trapped in a time loop like a Saw escape room. And naturally, everyone starts losing it. Kobeni's crying every 5 minutes. Arai's panicking. Power's trolling everyone. Denji? He's just thinking about snacks. The Eternity Devil reveals itself. A massive flesh blob covering the whole hotel. Mouths, eyes, arms growing out of walls. It wants one thing, Denji's heart. The others panic, but Denji, insane as ever, jumps right in. He revs up, dives into the flesh, and chainsaws his way through guts, teeth, organs, screaming like a demon. Hours pass. He's drowning in blood, slicing endlessly, laughing like a psycho. Everyone's horrified. Himeno? She's low-key impressed. After the fight, the squad celebrates with drinks. It's rowdy, loud, chaotic. Kobeni's crying again. Power's cheating at drinking games. Himeno leans in for Denji's first kiss. He's hyped. This is it. But no. Instead of fireworks, he gets projectile vomit directly into his mouth. Full barf transfer. Animated in 4K disgusting detail. Himeno, blackout drunk, takes Denji home. She crawls on top of him, whispers in his ear, and we skip to the squad eating out. Denji slurping noodles like a starving raccoon. Suddenly, they pull out pistols. Bang. Shots to the head. Makima takes a bullet right to the skull. Blood everywhere. A stranger whips out pistols and spray. Himeno and Aki react fast, but not fast enough. Half their squad is bleeding. Enter Katana Man. Imagine Denji, but clean, sharp, precise. His head and arms sprout katana blades instead of chainsaws. He looks ridiculous in concept, but terrifying in execution. Himeno does the unthinkable. She offers everything, her body, her soul, to the ghost devil. Piece by piece, she fades. Her arm disappears, then her legs, her torso, until only her clothes remain. And Denji? Oh, right. Remember last episode? Makima got shot in the head point blank. Should have been game over, except she's standing back up. Like nothing happened. Now here's where the nightmare fuel truly begins. Makima takes 30 death row convicts to a temple, blindfolds them like it's the creepiest trust exercise ever, and starts chanting. One by one, the prisoners are told to speak a name, some random gun devil thug across the city. They obey, and then boom. That name's owner drops dead instantly. But that's all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more.